Well, that's step number one. What's up, everyone? It's TheOneJame, and today we are playing Mono Green Stompy. Yes, you've seen this deck before, but you haven't seen this version before. This is a deck designed to be on curve, plus it has a lot of ways to combat today's meta, like battling against Shieldred and battling against cards like Go for the Throat and Leyline Binding. Obviously, this deck is going to have a problem with Sunfall and Farewell exiling our board, but we do have haste creatures and a little bit of a top end plus Mirrex, so where we can win through that card. We're going to start with Ascendant Packleader and Evolving Adaptive. These are the best one-drop green cards in the format. We have Animist Might and Tyvar Stand as our like 1-mana interactive spells. Animist Might deals double the power to a creature or planeswalker you don't control, and notably it doesn't fight, so this almost always kills Shieldred. Also, we have legendary creatures like Kodama of the West Tree and Polukranos Reborn to target with it to make it 1 mana, but sometimes you just need to cast this for 3. We have Tyvar Stand as well. This can power through our opponent's board and also protect from Go for the Throat or other things like Leyline Binding. Quirion Beastcaller and Tomakul Honor Guard are really good 2-drops, since this can get bigger and bigger and when this dies, it puts counters on other stuff. And also Tomakul Honor Guard is a card that is a 2-drop, 3-power creature that doesn't die to cut down or Go for the Throat the turn it enters the battlefield, which is a good thing in Standard right now. Kodama of the West Tree, of course, ramps us into our big ramp payoff, which is the other side of Ulvenwald Oddity, having other creatures that we control get +1/+1 and have trample and haste, which usually always wins the game. But also it's just a good creature by itself, having reach, and all of our modified creatures have trample. And our modified creatures are going to be Ascendant Packleader, Evolving Adaptive, Quirion Beastcaller, so giving those trample is pretty good. Polukranos Reborn, probably the best card in the deck. 3 mana 4/5 with reach, and you can transform it for 6 mana and 2 life to become basically a Wormcoil engine on the other side. We also have Doomskar Warrior in the deck that helps us get card advantage and also helps back up our other cards to gain card advantage the turn this card hits the battlefield. So we have some sideboard cards here, like Filigree Sylex for go wide decks, Cankerbloom for artifact and enchantment decks, a couple 3 bite downs for other aggressive decks that we want to go over the top of, Pithing Needle, Tranquil Frillback, and Tribute to the World Tree. 1 more Tyvar Stand here if our opponent's playing, especially basically like mono black and stuff like that. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the matches. Hopefully like this version of Mono Green Stompy and Mono Green in general. Let's go ahead and get into the matches. It all starts right now. We're gonna keep this. Oh, well, now it's really good. Mistress Foundry Mountain. I think we're going... blocking here? Sure. Good luck killing my Ward 2 creature. Swifty. Can't kill it. Guess they can have the pump spell. Also gives them trample. Also gives them 4 toughness. We go no blocks here because I don't feel like getting blown up by that card. This is why I'm playing Mirrex over playing Mistress Foundry, because you can do that, even though we have the Boseiju. Witchstalker Frenzy? Yep. Oh well. Let's go Kodama. Might. Take their power off the board. Attack for 3. Yes, we played around the Monstrous Rage, and then they actually had it, which was good for us. Okay, they can bring it back next turn. So, let's play the Oddity as a blocker, and just attack for 3. I hope they don't have another Witchstalker Frenzy. They have a Squee in hand. Hope they don't have a... Oh, they probably have it. I mean, what can we do about it, though? One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. Oh well. If they have another Monstrous Rage, they have another Monstrous Rage. Ooh, they didn't have it. Wow. Still keeping Ulvenwald Oddity back as a blocker. Keep Boseiju up for Mistress Foundry, if that actually matters. Boseiju can technically get rid of their monster roll, if it would kill me. Heart pumping. Boom, 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 boom. What do they have? Just gonna block. They have another Witchstalker Frenzy. Seems like it. Either that or Lightning Strike, I guess. Yep. I want them to kill my Kodama. Nope. They might have a Lightning Strike. Liz, we can use Mirrex and Boseiju. It's a Godric. Easy block. We could have Monstrous Roll, though, which would give this flying. I have to try it. Well, that worked. Another land. I am happy they're blocking. Land Bloodthirsty Adversary. Okay. Could be a problem. I mean, we could just... We're gonna play with fire. Okay, so we just take the damage and win? They can't target our honor guard. Okay, so it's just lethal? What do they have to do? They have to just hold that back to block? Moment of truth. Draw step. Adaptive. So what do we do here? We attack with both, make them chump. Make them chump, they go to 2. We play adaptive. I think I like that. Now the question is... Okay, we should actually Boseiju the Mistress Foundry right now. Even though it does give them a land. Because it lets us do this plus adaptive plus Mirrex. And if we wait on it, we no longer have a legendary in play, so Boseiju's 2 mana instead of 1. And then now, if they kill the Honor Guard, we still have lethal with adaptive plus Mirrex token. And that's through the squee. So they have to draw exactly Play with Fire here? I mean, not really. It still doesn't win in the game. Nice. Keep this. We go adaptive, then Packleader. And then hope to draw back-to-back lands. Easy peasy, right? Well, that's step number 1. If we draw another land, we are gaming. At least that's not a Denic. That's a Rona. Sadly, we can't attack with the Packleader. Rona's unfortunate because that makes me think it's some kind of combo. Skitter. Well, it could be worse for us. Alright, give me an untapped land, please. We are so good at this. Okay. We can play the Oddity, which grows the Packleader, which grows the adaptive. I want to play Animist Might, but that's probably not even good. Oddity does get double blocked, but if they double block the Oddity, they take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. $11, actually. Because the Packleader grows, and the adaptive grows. Hiya! Look at our 1-drops. 1 mana 3/2, 1 mana 4/4. Beat that. Whoa. They didn't even double block. Okay. Now we have to hope they don't combo kill us with something. Just play Shieldred so we can win. Skrelv. Okay. That seems like a desperation play. We like that. Land. So we use Animist Might on the Rona. Or do we just attack them? Because they can only block with one thing. I don't even know what matters here. I think we should just play around. Removal of some kind? So I'm going to target the Evolving Adaptive instead of targeting the Polukranos. Because while I do kind of want Animist Might to be 1 mana, I don't want them to kill Polukranos in response. I'll just have them kill the adaptive in response. If they have Go for the Throat. And in the case they have Odawara, we can play the Evolving Adaptive again. That's actually funny. I didn't mention that, but that also works. They could have another... They could have, like, Iganjo here. Well, I guess they have everything. They have to block with Rona anyway. Opponent has found a way to live. Discard Urtai. There's the Denic that we talked about. We have to attack with just Polukranos. Oh. Well, that makes me happy. Now we get to go Honor Guard. I guess we could have gone Honor Guard first, but it doesn't do anything, right? So we had to do this play post-combat. Alright, if we draw any land, we can flip the Polukranos. Unfortunately, they have a Plasma of Heroes to protect the Denic. Takanuma. I guess Takanuma gets around Denic. Skitter. Yeah, that's the only thing they could have gotten. There's an Oddity. Now I think it's lethal. I don't know, they're at 5. Sick. I don't even know what I'd put back here. I'm pretty sure it's just like either this or this. I'm pretty sure it's just Kodama. We put Kodama back here on the mulligan because if I don't draw a third land, I want other spells to play. There's the land immediately. We need to kill them before they sunfall us. We don't have black mana currently, so they can't Leyline Binding us this turn. I would love to draw a Tyvar stand. If we draw a Tyvar stand, we can go Polukranos and then hold up Tyvar stand, hit them for 7, and then we might just actually kill them next turn. But we might need the Tyvar stand. Oh, it might be a control deck since they just played a... Nope, not control. Okay, at least they can't... Oh, what? Oh, no. I'm confused. Okay, we have Boseiju. But they are probably going to Sunfall us next turn. So I'm not going to play the Polukranos. Just hit them to 10. If they had the Leyline Binding, we can Boseiju it. But if they have the Sunfall, which they probably have... Yep. We're going to lose our board, but at least we get a good creature next turn. I'd like to draw a Mirrex, please. Kodama. I think I play that. Just because it doesn't die to Archangel of Wrath like Kodama does. And if they have Leyline Binding, we can Boseiju Leyline Binding in response to the trigger. Another Sunfall. Well, I guess I'm happy that they did that. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. See, I like the Oddity in response to a Sunfall since it has haste. Elder Jeep Fiend, thanks for the follow, and I love your name. I did play with Elder Deep Fiend, EDF, in Pioneer's early days. I played an Izzet Elder Deep Fiend deck that played Izzet Charm, Bone Crusher Giant, Brazen Borrower, and Flamewake Phoenix. There's a Beanstalk. There's another Beanstalk, okay. This could be okay for us. I mean, not really. They have a blocker for our Oddity. Okay. Let's do this because I'd like to ramp. We probably just have to Boseiju the 4/4. And hope they don't have a Leyline Binding in hand, because that would really suck. They don't. Down to 2. I think I would prefer them to just play an Atraxa here. Oh, they gained life. At least they just go to 4. Yes! I think we kill them now. Animist might deal 8 power to Atraxa, and then they die. Unless they get an untapped white source and Leyline Binding. They don't. Oh my, I bet they didn't expect that one. Let's go! Turn 1 adaptive. Okay, we should have an okay matchup against Mono Red. I guess if we can draw a land. I don't think I'm blocking. Oh, there's the land. Go, 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 go. I don't think they can deal 5 damage. I guess I could have Lightning Strike if I block, but... Oh, they have Warcrafting. Let's go adaptive, grow that, and then Beastcaller, grow the other adaptive. Oh, we're doing it. I don't think they can kill us here. Famous last words from a Mono Red player. Nice. Adaptive first, I guess? And then we go Adaptive Packleader. Grow both adaptives, seems good. And then both of these are modified. So Kodama gets to get in with those. No blocks. And we get to ramp. This is so powerful. My goodness, they're already at 10. We get to ramp 2. Gimme lands. Gimme lands. World's fastest land clicker. Clicker. All right, they get a flyer. Doomskar Warrior. Buff this. Triggers. Back up on Kodama. Whew. That was really strong. Go, Packleader, go. We'll go Beastcaller here. Gruel, eh? You have Lightning Strike? I think they do have Lightning Strike. If they had Lightning Strike, they would have killed the Beastcaller before the trigger, but... So I guess they don't have it? Oh, they needed me to attack. I think we actually pumped the ward creature. You have another Witchtalker Frenzy? Maybe it is Lightning Strike. Target the ward creature. Questing Druid. Land Invasion. You would think if they missed a land drop, they would have Questing Druided earlier. Do we want Oddity or Polukranos? I feel like we want Oddity, because that just kills them, right? I mean, a lot of things kill them. They're going to kill our Packleader and they're dead on board. Witchtalker? Yep. That was a good showing. Because Doomskar Warrior can get us card advantage. Should have put back a land. Okay, no removal spell, no counter spell. Which means they probably have Dissipate here. No Dissipate, no removal spell. Wow. So it's just Sweepers and Emperors? Yup. The 4-mana one, though. Alright, here's where our haste creature comes into play. Revelry, sure. Back up the Oddity. And then we get to get card advantage off this. Another Oddity. I want another Oddity because they could sweep us here. Vanquish the Horde. Nice. Boom, boom. Give me one more oddity, please. What's up, the Bolt? It's not an oddity, but it is a Doomskar Warrior. Alright, now I have to hope they don't sweep us again. Hey, look, it's a sweeper. Oddity. Oh well. Alright, please don't sweep us again. They've already swept us freaking, what, twice? Their spells have been Sunset Revelry, Depopulate, Vanquish the Hordes, and Sunfall. Another sweeper, Temporary Lockdown. They gained 4 life this turn. Let's see what they discard. We have 8 damage in play, so they have to draw something. Wow. We still killed them. The power of mono green. Alright guys, thank you so much for hanging out. We ended up doing really well with this deck. We ended up going 64% win rate on 7 wins and 4 losses, and 2 of the losses were super close. Our opponent drew pretty well, and we drew pretty bad, so we got the negative side of variance on that, especially against blue-white control. We had them at 2 life for the longest time, and they just barely got out of it. You know what happens against blue-white control. They always barely get out of it, but we just needed a 4th land in the top 25 cards of the deck, and we never drew a 4th land. But I say 25, but it was actually 15 cards in the deck. But regardless, this deck felt pretty good, actually, and it destroys Mono Red. We're undefeated against Mono Red. We're like 3 or 4-0 against it. So if you like Mono Green Stompy, this is probably the build I would go with. Have a good rest of your day. I will see you in the next one, and as always, peace.